My name is Adedayo Bakari, and I'm Chief Operating Officer at MoneyAfrica. At MoneyAfrica, what we are doing is empowering people to take ownership of their life, right? We're empowering them to be able to secure their financial future. And this is very important in Nigeria, right? Ever since I was growing up, we've had stories of how retirees will die on the line, literally, to be able to get their pension benefits because, they work for a private sector employer or a public sector employer who had not remitted and invested their pensions appropriately. Now, data from PenCom suggests that about 93% of working adults in Nigeria are actually not in the formal pension scheme. And what that means is that we're in trouble, essentially, because when people retire and they don't have wealth to fall back on, then they become a burden to society. So they become a burden to their kids. The kids are unable to save and invest appropriately, and they might have to work for longer. Then the second problem is that, let's bring it back to the present. There are a lot of people who, if they decide to quit their jobs today, they cannot afford to. Why? Because they do not have emergency savings. So traditionally, we recommend that every adult, especially if you have a lot of responsibilities, you should be able to have 3 to 6 months in emergency savings. However, in Nigeria, about 87% of adults do not have that. And what that means is that if something like COVID happens again, where a lot of people lost their jobs, then they will be in trouble. Now, in our experiences talking to people, they would say, oh, Nigeria is challenging, Nigeria is tough. Fuel subsidy, prices have doubled, prices have tripled, I'm not being paid well. But despite that, one must make an attempt to understand the principles behind money, the principles behind credit. Should I get credit from a GT Bank or from Lapo Microfinance Bank? What does it take, right? Insurance, do I need to get healthcare insurance or not? So what we are doing is ensuring that we give people the tools, knowledge, the skill to be able to make smarter money decisions. So whether you're thinking of your kids and you want to, say, build a trust fund for them, or building an emergency fund, or building your retirement plan so that you can retire comfortably, we can do all that. And we are providing access to that education through our platforms. Our platforms have courses around money, games around money, quizzes around money to educate people and to give them all the tools they need to make smarter money decisions. Now, being in the Mastercard program, one of the products that we've been able to push into the market is MoneyAfrica Kids. So we're not just doing it for the adults, we're doing it for the kids as well. On our app, parents can sign up on behalf of their kids. Parents, once they sign up, they can monitor, subscribe for their kids, they generate a token for their kids, and then kids can then log into our platform and access a wide variety of courses on financial education. And we target different age categories. So we have the teens, who are 13 to 17. We have the preteens, broken down into 2 more categories. So we have 5 to 8 and 9 to 12. And the learning is tailored to the needs of kids in those age categories. And that's one of the beauty of the Mastercard Fellowship, where we've been able to learn how to design our curriculum and to tailor it to the specific needs of the learner. Now, in terms of how we make money, we are subscription-based. For kids, parents can subscribe for their kids annually. Parents can also subscribe annually. It's just $10K. And we have a corporate and communities product. When you think about it, who buys health insurance for majority of the people in this hall or in Nigeria? It's the corporates. They do that because they care about the productivity of their staff. But the health insurance tackles mostly physical health. Now we've seen a lot of insurance also prioritizing mental health because that is also very crucial to employee performance. What we want to sort of improve on is to ensure that financial education, financial wellness becomes as important as physical and mental wellness for staff productivity, and to ensure that corporates and communities can adapt that for their members. In terms of the market potential, it's a big market, right? Because, a lot of Nigerians growing up, a lot of our curriculum does not have anything around financial education, right? But we know we can't target everybody. We are digital-led, and so we are focusing on those who are banked and are online, because we believe that once they acquire the education and skills we give to them, then they are able to apply those. In terms of what we do differently, we all have bank accounts, right? But if you walk into a bank and you tell a banker that, I have just 50,000 naira, I'm thinking of how to plan for my kids, they'll probably not respond to you, because banks have a private wealth division, and they deal with HNIs, so high net worth individuals. What we are doing differently is to ensure that everybody can have a family office. If you want to have your family office like Dangote, to manage your wealth, to create a trust fund for your child, and to ensure that your legacy outlives you, we're able to cater to that. And so far, we have over 30,000 users on MoneyAfrica adults. For kids, we launched in November, and we're up to 1,500 users already. We launched the kids product in particular in partnership with Mastercard Foundation EdTech Fellowship, where we were able to build the product the way we wanted, and we were able to access testers, parents and kids, to use the platform. And since 2021, we've generated over $750,000 in revenue. We are MoneyAfrica, but yes, we are still looking for money. We've been bootstrapping so far, and we got our first set of funding this year via NSIA. We got a grant from NSIA, and we also got a grant from the Mastercard Foundation, of course. But we're looking to raise $1 million round to be able to finance hiring of talent, to build a more resilient product, and to ensure that the fantastic product we've built can be distributed into the hands of millions of adults and users. So, finally, on the team, we're a team of people who are experienced in technology, building technology products across fintech and edtech, and also experienced in finance. And that puts us in a very good position to be able to build a solid product for financial education. What we're really looking forward to is partnerships. If you're an employer of labor, come to us and let's have a subscription to ensure that the financial health of your staff is in good standing as well. And also we're looking to partner with, we're constituting an advisory board, and so we're also looking for partners in terms of strategy and direction that can help us move forward. Thank you very much.